All right, guys, welcome back. It's Benzo, and we are at Redbud, a legendary motocross track, home of rich sandy loam, sand sections, deep and bumpy ruts, and of course, dude, Larocco's Leap. The catch today is I only have 80 hours, and this is a 2026 pro aerial racetrack. So why am I doing this, man? Because I want to see if a noob can rip around a track that is as rough and as gnarly as this with only 80 hours. Are we gonna get slammed, pitted, tossed, turned into a dirt sample, or am I the next prodigy, brother? We're gonna find out, dudes. Let's hit the track, get this thing rolling, and we'll see if we can string a lap together. Let's get it. As you can see, boys, I was not lying. We are on the ARL MX 2026 series of Redbud today. We're on the YZ250F, and we're gonna get straight into this, guys. I'm out here. I'm not warmed up. I just came back from the gymothy, and it's time to see if I am himothy, brother. So, like I said in the intro, man, I've got 80 hours, right? 80 hours on the game. While this is kind of looking ugly, keep in mind I do have like half a beer in me right now, so go easy. But like I said in the intro, 80 hours, and I've been using tracks like this. This is the roughest track that I have tried to ride, for sure, 100%. I mean, it's way rougher than Mouse Moto Park. No way in hell my 250 is gonna clear that this video, I don't think. I don't think I got the stones in me, dude. But again, yeah, super rough. And I've noticed that when I play tracks like this, or like the Washougal track I've been gaming on, I get a lot better on the other tracks that I normally play. I still only have one race under my belt, and it's the race where my game crashed and rip. Which, thanks again for the support on that video. It's got nearly 30 likes and didn't catch the algorithm quite nearly as hard as the first video did, which is totally fine. Not every video is gonna do that. And here we go, bro, getting pitted. Absolutely pitted in that corner. I know that I have to go outside, so we're just gonna try and see how far I've progressed in an additional 40 hours from my first initial video on this video game. So hopefully we're seeing some improvement here, but we'll find out, man. These tracks are so crazy. They're so good though, man. Like the roughness, we're not clearing this, by the way. I'm not even gonna try it. The roughness, the sand sections, just keeps you on your toes. I understand why the pros like racing these things so much. I don't know if I'll ever get to the point where I'm riding as fast as they are, but I feel like for 80 hours, man, I'm doing pretty good. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I might be doing worse than I think. I don't really know. Also, I did get a new kit. The bike does look a little bit different. Still the 70th anniversary Yamaha, because I like the red and white. But I did update the kit to have my name and number, custom font and stuff like that. And it's a Troy Lee kit now. So you probably saw some of the shots in that in the intro. I actually haven't recorded the B-roll, no, dude. But I definitely want to actually like try on these tracks a little bit more. I might buy a couple more and download them just to help improve my line choice, my speed coming into corners. Because I feel like that is part of my issue when trying to select a line, is the speed and gear that I'm in, but I don't know. It's also probably just because I'm bad at the game, dude. And look at that, I wheelied over the berm because I don't have throttle control. Cut all those ruts, you know, it's a good deal. But I have been enjoying the game still. I mean, another 40 hours down, that's a whole nother work week in the game. I have been working on cornering on a map called Springading, which I think is pretty popular. But I really enjoy that map, actually. I mean, it's fairly smooth. There is some roughness that definitely helps with... But yeah, Springading has been good for cornering. Definitely been getting faster on that map and been able to string multiple laps together without crashing, which is a confidence builder for sure. Of course, Farm 14, getting faster on that map. I'm trying not to hot lap it as much as I was. Just get some variety in here. Dude, I just suck so bad, man. Oh, that's fourth gear. I don't want to be in fourth. Also on maps like Washington and Washougal in general. Brother. Oh my God, we are him. We are him. Did you see that? I've been working on braking on the other maps, is what I was trying to say originally. I have been trying to work on using my brakes. So that's another thing I've been working on. And just overall, like, smooth gameplay, which you are not seeing. You're not witnessing that right now, dude. Keep in mind, man, this track is extremely rough. I haven't ridden anything like it yet. Not with ruts like this, and holy whip. I think my problem is, dude, I'm looking at my front fender. I need to stop looking at my front fender, because the front fender, brother, it doesn't show you what's coming up ahead. It just shows you what's right in front of you. I have the same problem in real life. I did the same thing on mountain bikes for such a long time, as I was looking at my front fender and I wasn't looking at what's coming up ahead of me. So that might be something that I just need to, yep, and I don't know if it's working for me, to be honest with you. I think I need to stop talking and really try to string together a lap. So after this lap, we're gonna do that. When we hit the finish line, we're just gonna stop talking and we're gonna try to throw down a heater. When I first downloaded the game, I forgot to put my bike setup on, and dude, impossible, absolutely impossible. Don't forget to put your bike setup on when you load up a track. That's the first thing you should be doing, is putting up a bike setup. All right, we're gonna remember that that's a corner. Progress, guys, progress, okay? No, dude. I'm just a bad player, man. I don't need to make excuses. I only have 80 hours. Not trying to impress anybody. Maybe I should sit a little bit more in the corners. Sit a little bit more instead of eating shit a little bit more, you feel me? All right, here's where we're gonna lock in. Here's the finish line. This isn't exactly where the time stops. Oh, it is. So 2:39. Okay. Let's see if we can beat that this lap. Only in second gear. Rip. Trying to lock in here. Trying to not let this Kona big wave affect our judgment as much. I need to go outside. I need to go outside on that corner. I know that. And yet I don't do it. Okay, we're just gonna double roll it. Go outside to outside. I don't know if I mentioned it in the, oh my God, in the second or the first video that I made on this game, but the only riding aids that I'm using is automatic clutch and shift assist. So that's all that I have. Oh my goodness, dude. This is just the lap of blowing berms. We're going too fast for our skill level. We're running out of talent. Short story long, brother. I am not the next Prodigy. All right. Just try to hit that algorithm, brother. All right. Okay, sand section. Okay, don't lay the bike at. Yep. Yep, fantastic. And it flips me back around. Okay, yep. Piboso physics are flawless. Flawless. If that's one thing we've learned while playing this game so far, it's that Piboso knows his physics. All right, Laraco's Leap. Bless me with a decent lap here. Can you do that? Not looking good so far. We didn't beat the 239. I think if we go slower, we go faster. Does that make sense? I think we're blowing up here. Nope. Good. Inside. Nope. Not a good idea. I don't know that line at all. So I don't know if it looks like I've actually improved just because of how hard of a track we are currently playing. And to the general watcher or somebody that's new to the game, it might not look like I've actually improved at all from my first video, you know, my first 40 hours in this game, but I promise, guys, I've gotten faster. I have at the easier tracks. Tracks like this, I have not gotten faster at because I just started playing them, all right? Like, we're talking today. I maybe have like 15 full laps on this map. Oh, I've got to string something together for the video, please. Maybe I should just try and sit a little bit more. Definitely need to go easier on the throttle, that's for sure. Oh, it was in second gear, rip. I haven't been able to play this game as much over the past couple weeks as I would have liked to. Don't get me wrong, I was spending time with my wife who has been out of town on clinical rotations and stuff like that, so I love spending time with my wife. Of course, if I'm gonna choose anything, it's gonna be her over the game. I almost just messed that up. But she's been out of the house on clinical rotations, and finally she had a month where she was in town, so I almost had that corner. That was gonna be so gangster, but I messed it up. So I've been spending time with her. We've also had a sick dog and taking him to the vet, doing all that fun stuff, so luckily seems to be doing better. But she's currently out of the house again, so I'm gonna be ripping some bikes over these next couple days. And hopefully ripping some track times too. That was the best I've done through that section. Let's go. It was sketchy. It's still sketchy. I'm trying to stay a little bit off the throttle. If we go inside here. Nope, nope, nope. All right. Okay, all right, all right, all right. Yep, I kind of figured that was coming after that disgusting, horrible cross jump whip, and I knew for a fact I was going down in the next 20 seconds. I don't even think it took that long, but I felt it in my veins. It's kind of weird in this game. You can kind of feel that. Oh my God. I think sand is the bane of my existence. Okay, surfing. Okay. I feel like that lap had to be better, no? I guess not. Dang it, man. Shot here. We were going kind of slow, but it's like, it's okay to go a little bit slower if you can do it consistently. Oh, bro. I'm like afraid to lean the bike. Yeah. Okay. All right. Come back, please. I should have downshifted. Okay. I think we have another half a lap left in us, boys, before we go ahead and say that it is 100% true that I am not the prodigy. Definitely not. But my riding has improved over the last 40 hours. I will give myself that. Not being too hard on myself. I am just out here having fun on this track, kind of. I'm trying to have fun. I don't know how the pros do it, man. Putting down like sub 2 minutes on this map. It's ridiculous. Okay. Yes, brother. 30 years old, man. I work full time. What do you want from me? You know, I'm just out here on my YZ250F on a pro track trying to hang with the boys. This crowd on the left-hand side of me is watching, and they're wondering, why is he even here? I need to go outside. I don't know why I try to cut across. Like, I need to... Corner entry is obviously my biggest fault. And throttle control. I mean, same as last video, dude. That's just the things that are gonna bite me for sure. I think I also need to just downshift a second on more occasions. Although I do feel like it's gonna eat me a little bit in the corners. Maybe we'll do one more lap and see if downshifting to second helps me. The only thing is, like, the engine braking might kill me with the bumps. Ooh, we almost crossed. That I should have downshifted there, but I've been making that corner, so I'm looking at my fender again. Problem is, when I look ahead, I see like 40 ruts, and I don't know which one to choose. Drag the handlebar there. Keep it up, keep it on the track, bud. Keep it on the track, keep it on the track. Just keep it on the track. Scared my dog. Oh, don't worry, Blue. I'm scared too, brother. We're using the local line. Okay, I am not in third gear like I had thought. Okay, maybe it's the gear selection. Bro, I slammed so hard, man. Like I said, I'm gonna be turning into the dirt sample. I'm not a dirt sample, I am the dirt sample. Larocco's. The Leap is scary, man. Ooh. Almost had a cool scrub there. All right, boys. Well, the jury's out. I am not a good rider on 2026 aerial tracks. I think that was probably obvious, which is the number of hours that I have. But hopefully, for any new riders out there, this video kind of provides a little bit of context on maybe where you could be at 80 hours, and then maybe you could be better. You might already be better than me at 80 hours. I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of on a heater right now, though. But this corner right here, dude. All right, we're just gonna, yeah. That's how we gotta take that corner right now. And treat that one like we do Larocco's. And we're dead. All right, boys. That's gonna be kind of it for me, I think. I don't know if I can rip this track anymore. Probably shouldn't have had a beer before this. Post-gym, dude, who the hell throws a beer on top of a protein shake? Like, I feel like that's just diabolical, but I'm out here doing it regardless. But anyway, that's gonna be it for me today, guys. I'll see ya out there in MX bikes on the tracks, hopefully. I'm hoping to do more races here pretty soon. A video on another race in the near future, but I don't know what track I'm gonna do it on. Anyway, I'm departing. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed it, hit that sub button, hit the like button. Appreciate the support on the last couple of videos, and we will talk to you guys soon. Deuces.